Of the three classes of carbohydrates, polysaccharides are the focus in the iodine test for the presence of starch experiment. The two types of polysaccharides include starch and cellulose. Another term for cellulose is fiber. The picture on the left includes foods that are grouped as starches. On the right are the foods that are high in fiber. These high-fiber foods also contain certain amounts of monosaccharides, disaccharides, and starches, but would not be classified as starches. The composition of both polysaccharides is long chains of glucose formed into a helical structure. The conformation of starch is the opposite direction of the conformation of cellulose. Because of the direction of the helix, only the enzyme amylase can break the bonds in starch. Humans produce amylase and therefore can digest starch. The enzyme cellulase is necessary to break the bonds of cellulose. Cellulase is not produced in humans, so cellulose cannot contribute its glucose in the digestive process, but it does provide a wealth of health benefits. Remember, in this experiment, the test is for the presence of only starch, not for polysaccharides in general. If starch is present, the positive results will show a color change to black or blue-black due to the iodine's ability to bind itself in the same place as amylase. Iodine cannot bind to cellulose.
In this experiment, the test is for the presence of only starch, not for polysaccharides. In general, if starch is present, a positive result will show a color change to black or bluish black due to the item's ability to bind itself in the same place as amylase, either and cannot bind to cellulose for the iodine test for starch. In this experiment, the test is for the presence of only starch, not for polysaccharides. In general, if starch is present, the positive result will show as a color change to black or bluish black due to the item's ability to bind itself in the same place as amylase. The materials are going to be added to the wells of this porcelain spot plate. We will start with a sucrose solution. Then glucose, a piece of cellulose paper, starch solution, and finally, a very thin slice of potato. Next, we're going to add the iodine to each well. If we take a look at the results, we can see which ones turned black or bluish black.